Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, we have finally made it to the August Ipsy bags. Yep, ignore the pigeon in the background. He's throwing a fit because it is almost his bedtime and he wants to go to sleep. He just gonna have to wait a second because my office is half my office and half his room. He just gonna have to be quiet. And Mr. Pigeon don't get to complain. I cleaned my floor, I cleaned his cage, I gave him fresh food and water, and what does his little chunky butt do? He makes a mess. Gave him a clean fluffy towel and everything. That pigeon should be so glad that I love him. Because I think he did it just to be a turd. Because he's a boy and he acts like a boy sometimes. All that maleness comes out. I literally only have 2 pets that are females. The rest of them are males, and that's how they act when they don't get their way. They turn into little turd heads. But anywho, this is the August Glam bag, the little one. I don't like this bag. I don't like it. It's this pretty spring green with, I don't know, this like super light pastel flesh tone pink in this ugly geometric design. I'm like, you should have just made the whole thing. Honestly, if this whole thing was this spring green, I would be like, yeah, let's go. With like some yellow flowers on it or something. But I don't like this pattern, and I don't like that pink on there. The pink and the green don't go together. And what do we think this is? Seriously? What? Tassels were a thing in the 90s, and they're back again. Y'all, tassel earrings are not cute. Tassels on things are not cute. This wasn't cute when I was a teenager, and it's still not cute. And what's really sad is stuff, let's see, yeah, because Y2K happened when I was 16. I love giving away my age. Awesome. So, they now have jeans out in the junior section where I work, which if y'all don't know this, I work at a JCPenney. But Arizona Denim has these jeans out called Y2K Flare Denim. And I'm like, really? That's what they call them now? Because back then, we just called them flare jeans. But apparently now they're Y2K flares. I'm like, the shit? Why is all this terrible? And I love it. Now that girls are all like, oh, the mom jeans. The mom jeans with the pegged bottoms. And I'm like, oh God, it's the 90s all over again. And they're like, this is so cool and this is so cute. And I'm like, this isn't new though. They're like, oh, this is new. And I'm like, no, it's not. And the big baggy wide leg pants, I literally saw wide leg corduroy pants. And I'm like, dear God, it's the 70s happening all over again. And I'm like, I wasn't around for that. That was before my time. But I'm just like, I'm seeing things from the 70s and 80s / I'm like, that's a 70s thing. Corduroy was also a thing in the 90s. And I'm going, oh my God, there's some random 70s thing. And like the peasant blouse, the whole peasant blouse trend is back again. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh God, as long as we don't have, I mean, you always have crazy makeup trends, because the stuff that they wore, obviously the makeup they wore back in like the 80s, you know, that was the makeup then. Now we call it crazy, but you know, couldn't be any worse back in the early 2000s when everybody wore the wrong shade of foundation, and it was that stupid matte mousse stuff, and they put it on so thick and then put it on over your lips where you didn't have lips. You just had, it looked like you had no lips. You wore your foundation over your lips. Although some people still do that, and I'm like, that's not cute. And when you put that on and put lipstick over it, y'all, I hate to tell you, that doesn't look cute. It makes your lips look like a dried out butthole. And it's not cute. It doesn't make your lips look good. It makes them look bad. It makes them look plasticky and fake. So, because everybody's like, oh, Dad. I'm like, okay, well, that's why I'm almost 40 and don't look 40. Because I don't subscribe to those stupid trends. I mean, I get it. Everybody's going to do what they want. That's totally up to you. But then there are some things you should not do because they age you. Alright. Do y'all remember me saying that I was getting that watermelon Dew of the Gods, the ultratonic watermelon extract? Now remember, I got this in a Glam Bag Plus. Look, here's a mini one. I got this. And I said I had it coming in one of my other boxes. I was getting it again. Well, here it is now in the August Glam Bag Mini. So now I have, as a matter of fact, sitting right here beside me on my desk because I haven't put it away yet. I have a full size and I have travel size. I like travel size stuff though. If I like the big size and I get travel size, it doesn't bother me because then I have stuff to travel with. Although, how much is that? Well, they actually give me, so the full size, this guy is actually $32. I hope it's doing something special because, I mean, oat kernel extract, castor, watermelon. I'm not meadow foam. Explain to me what this, because I have toners that are cheaper than this that do the same thing. And I'm not like everybody else. I haven't really jumped on the watermelon thing. So, because I'm not a fan of, don't get me wrong, I love Glow Recipe. I'm just not a fan of that watermelon line. Some of the stuff is okay. Like, okay, the watermelon niacinamide dew drops. Let me tell you something. That, fantastic. Probably one of, to me, that is the best product in that line. I'm not so into the toner. I really did not like the mist, especially the fact that I don't understand, why would you have a mist that you turn upside down? Like, what in the Sam hell? Like, what? That would leak so, if that leaked so bad, like, there you go, it's like all thing. And I'm like, this is the worst design. I don't want to have to flip my spray over and spray. That's like having an upside down perfume. The hell? But anyway, yeah, the full size of that is $32. Okay. Oh, well, it actually tells you a little bit more about it. Now, see, it doesn't say grape on there, so it must be in the scientific name. But it says here that it has hyaluronic acid, citric extracts, and grape extracts. Okay. Splash a palmful of toner into your hands and gently press into your face and neck. Hell no, that's what the cotton pads are for, yo. Like, I'm not splashing it on my hands and trying to spot that. That's, first of all, you waste product because it's gone through your fingers and things. That just makes a mess. No. And if your hands are dry like mine, obviously, like, I work in a beauty boutique, so when I handle stuff, I'm constantly sanitizing and doing things, because I do color matches and I do mini services to people. So we've got, like, the line the lip service, you've got, like, the eyeliner service, the conceal and correct service, the foundation match, and I'm like, so I'm constantly sanitizing my hands, so my hands are dry. So that wouldn't, I don't know that, like, because it would absorb it into my actual hands before I got anything up on my face. Because I have to watch about that when I'm actually doing my actual skincare routine, that my hands aren't so dry that they do absorb my moisturizer. Which sometimes can be a little daunting when you're trying to do your skincare routine, but your hands are absorbing your skincare. And I'm like, all right, I need to moisturize my hands. So I moisturize my hands when I go to sleep. They're not as bad as they were. You can still see those. They're kind of dry, but it's not as bad as they were. And you can see, you can't really see, it's not peeling as bad there on the side of my finger. Like on that side, it gets really dry. It's not as bad. Okay, let's see. FanFest. Oh boy. The new Benefit mascara, and I'm just like, I'm not into it. And I probably won't even try it because it's got those stupid, let's see. So the full size is $28. No offense. I like my $10 CoverGirl mascara. I'm very hooked on that. That's actually what I wear every day. And I've tried a lot of mascaras. And it is a very nice dupe for the for Too Faced BTS. Y'all can keep your Too Faced BTS. Too Faced used to be a really good brand, like when I first got introduced to it, like 10 years ago, and now I'm just not in it. It's not, they haven't come out with anything good in a while. I'm just like, in the last 5 years, it's just become like, it's like regurgitated color palettes type thing. It's neutrals, always some kind of neutral. It's just getting regurgitated. And now all of their lip products contain lip plumper. I'm like, not everybody wants to plump their lips. You need to have products that aren't lip plumping. And because that's like I have to say, that's the most irritating trend for me right now, and it's been trending for the last few years, that every single brand seems to think that all their lip products have to have lip plumper in them. So for me, I have to find something, because lip plumpers, and I don't care which one it is, they all burn my lips. I am that sensitive to them. So me trying to find something that doesn't have a lip plumper in it, and in half the time, lip plumper, what they put in there that's lip plumping is, there are brands that put bee venom, which y'all that are allergic to bees, watch out. Peppermint, and which I'm allergic to, or other stuff, and it's like this. If you really research about lip plumping, it's really not good for your lips. It's actually not good for your lips. And I'm like, what is the point of that? If you want plump lips, you go get lip injections, because you have to apply that gloss. It only plumps your lips for, maybe a couple hours if you're lucky, and then you've got to reapply it, and you've got to constantly reapply it. It's very wasteful as far as product goes as well. I'm not into Benefit at all. This is just not my thing. Custom design full flex fiber brush. Okay. Yeah, it's got one of those brushes. First of all, that brush is way too big for my eye. Like, no. And on top of that, that kind of brush doesn't work for me. Although at least I have to say, at least it's not the stupid silicone fingers. For me, this is a no-go. Everybody swears by Benefit. I am not a huge fan of Benefit. There's a couple other products I like, but everybody's like, oh, Benefit. And I'm like, it's one of those brands like It Cosmetics that I am not a fan of. Benefit, It Cosmetics, Tula. A lot of people love Drunk Elephant. Tell you what, not a fan of Drunk Elephant. I think there are much better brands out there that do the same thing and don't cost you nearly as much. So, everybody is like a fan of Drunk Elephant, and I'm just not. All right, let's see. We got Manna Kadar pH Balance Lip Balm. This is one of those ones where you swipe it across your lips, and it's supposed to be the pH one that like does like the lip balance color chemistry lip balm. I hate these ones. I hate them because I always want to do everything. Always goes to like your most natural pink, the perfect pink for you. I'm sorry, the perfect pink to me is not fucking neon Barbie pink. I'm like, I don't know who y'all think that's perfect shade of pink for, but that's not me. Yeah. For a pop of personalized pink color. Every single one of these that I've ever tried always gives me the same neon Barbie pink. And I'm like, no. And then they make it so you can't even get the freaking dang thing open. Like, open. My God. You gotta rip apart the whole freaking thing to get it open even. So, and this is, oh, this is full size. And it's normally $12. No offense. Why am I paying $12 for a lip balm? Like, oh, I don't like the smell of it. I can tell you that. It looks very plasticky. It smells very plasticky. I'm curious to see what color it finally ends up being on my hand. Because you can't really, and see, that's the thing, that's the really bad thing. You can't see it on the camera right now. But it's like turning into this bright pink like it usually does. Metafoam. Paraffin. Seriously? Paraffin? As in paraffin wax. Like what you do your hands with. The things that people want to put on. Petroleum? Paraffin, petroleum, microcrystalline wax, polyethylene? I don't know that I want to put that on my... I don't know that I want to put that on me. No wonder it smells like plastic. Let's see. We have... So this is the Coors Santorini Grape Poreless Skin Cream. And I got the Santorini, I think it's a Santorini Grape body wash and something else. So the Santorini Grape, I really love the smell of this. This stuff is actually really good. And Coors, this is the one where, this is one of the, this is yogurt. And it's Greek skincare. So it's one of those fun ones to think. Just like Greek skincare is, you know, different from, whatever, compared to say like Korean skincare or Japanese skincare. Just various different things. Ooh, macadamia, grape, jojoba, sunflower, olive, avocado. I feel like this would be really good if you had dry skin. I don't know. I'll try it and see if it's a thing, but I feel like I might be too much for me, and I might have to give it away. Not because of the thing, but just because, not because it's a bad product, but maybe because I don't need so much moisture. Oily skin. Peak Perfect Under Eye Concealer from Winky Lux. I haven't gotten any Winky Lux products in a while. It's concealer. Oh, that's actually very nice, especially like you put it on and then like if you dab it. Oh, that is like, look at that. That coverage is very nice. Ipsy's been sending me a few really nice ones that cover very well and don't take a lot to, but look at that. You can see like my veins, and then you can't see my, like it goes in and things. It's actually really nice. Huh. And it's not super creasy. It has kind of like a powdery finish to it, but it's very nice. So full size of that is $16. That's actually not bad for a full size. For $16, under eye concealer. It's actually. But I also like Winky Lux, so used to sell it at Ulta when I worked there. All right, and then I was that girl, and I got 3 of these guys. So this is a Glow Recipe. So rather than buying my Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream, rather than buying the full size, I got the little sizes for me to use. And then I also went ahead and, oh, yes, you guessed it, Watermelon Niacinamide Dewdrops. I got me 3 of these. Mainly because these will last for, like, these will last me forever. Well, they'll last me for a while because I got more of them in there. But yeah, so that was that. So it's kind of like, what'd I get? 3 out of 5. So that's 3 out of 5 is not bad, especially when I got all these guys too. So